Greetings. On behalf of the Reggae Populars and Pleasant Valley Farms, I'd like to share with you all a little bit of my work. I'm into music, but I'm into poetry, you know. You have to hear me, right? Love could be said, but much better when done. It is easily said, but not as easily done. It could be an action, it could be a word, but a lot more sincere when the action is followed by the word. It could be used to manipulate the mind of another, and in such a situation can turn into a horror. As a word, it can be used to twist your mind and make you totally vulnerable just as though you were blind. Often used to acquire material gold, finances, jewelry, it's all the same. From the mouth of an imposter, the word love has no meaning. From the mouth of a player, it can be devastating. I know that you must have been played more than once. Then you as well must have been played more than once. Then you as well must know it can put you in a trance. There's lots of unfathered children in this world today. Quite a few can be blamed on that word love which we seem to obey. Believe me, there's quite a few that has been taken astray, and quite a few virgins must have felt the same way. It can be something that's very rewarding, but if you misunderstand it, you could be in for the taking. Without the action, the word means nothing. But without the word, the action is soothing. And without the word, the action gives meaning. It's always been said, actions speak louder than words. And here's the perfect example to see love unfold. And as long as it's genuine, it'll never grow old. I was trying to share a little something here. Here's another one. This one is entitled Judgment Day. You should know that judgment be tomorrow. Would there be any cause for you to sorrow? Would you be ready to be found not guilty or rejoice in His glory? For you have lived a life that's holy. Or would your burns hold down to the marrow, thinking about your rules you didn't follow? Would you sleep tonight knowing you've done right? Or would you fall into shame in search of someone to blame? Would you feel secure knowing you've rendered yourself pure? Would you feel worthless and fall into shame? Or feel you should have been faithful instead of gain? Or the thought of losing those things bring you serious pain? What will be your reason for not being prepared? What could you tell him that hasn't been said? You and I know that he's long been expected, but the actual time has never been projected. Like a thief in the night, he will come unexpected. There will be no warning when that day comes dawning. For those that went unbelieving of that great day unveiling, it will be too late for that glorious morning. The mothers in particular. The word mother bears lots of meaning, like loving and caring, just to mention a couple. The word mother also generates lots of feelings. There is no measure on the love she can give. There is no bigger treasure than the life that she brings. There is no way to repay you for 9 months of labor, and at no time at all did you consider it a bother. I'd like to say thank you for whatever it's worth, because you're the sweetest person to lay foot on this earth. Making sure I'm okay took up most of your day, and at no time did you make it seem like a huge price to pay. To make sure I was clean, well-fed, and not going astray. No sacrifice was too great, and there was no room for debate. There is no way to match what a mother can do, so I leave it up to the good Lord to make it up to you. And as you find yourself in time of need, I pray that the Lord perform one of His gracious deeds. And beyond any measure, I love you forever. That was good for my mother. responsible for those things we find unacceptable. To each and every one of us should hold his or himself accountable. Only kids should be exempt because of their inability. Blaming life is just an easy way out to not accept responsibility for decisions that we've made along the way that haunts us still this very day. Don't blame life, for it's not responsible in any given way, and certain is the reason why we go astray. Why groan and moan when that time comes to accept your pay? You need to just remember, it was a game you chose to play. Don't blame life. When you get up in the morning and things just seem confusing, bear in mind the life you live is solely of your choosing. Without meaning, life has no significance or hope. Without a clear purpose, life will have no foundation. Nothing matters more than knowing God's purpose for your life, and nothing can compensate for not knowing them. Not success, wealth, fame, or pleasure. Without a purpose, life is motion without meaning, events without reason, activity without direction. Without a purpose, life is trifle, petty, and pointless. Then choices are based on circumstances, pressure, and your mood at the moment. The greatest tragedy is not death, but life without purpose. Revelations, reading about it seemed like a bad dream, but now they're flowing out of the earth like a stream. Unlike a puzzle that takes time to fix, unfortunately for this time is not in the mix. For those things that were written by the prophets of old, those slowly but surely have begun to unfold. The spirit is pressured, the body gets weak, swallowing up the children, affecting the meek. The sight of it all makes the heart skip a beat and doesn't stop short of causing the body to tweak. Somewhere in life you've probably heard it before. Destruction of the wicked will be the only cure. But there lies in a promise from those who are pure. They're in wait of your people to walk through the door. And those that have lived like an incurable sore will be placed in the fire and be a bad influence no more. Hey, this one is entitled Man. I gonna sing. Huh? Yep. Yeah, sorry, I know, but it's just a reality. Man, you're not a big man by the size drawers you wear. Neither by using violence and causes others to fear. A man is someone that his family can depend on, not someone that's looking for a shoulder to lean on. Being able to set standards for others to follow, that can also stand alone and prepare for tomorrow. To make decisions, to be the leader of the pack, and not a follower that's always looking in the back. How will you lead your children in the right direction if you yourself is looking for a shoulder to lean on? You've got to be strong, not just in body, but in mind. If you're only working on your muscles, it's a waste of time. For that muscle in your head that you call the brain will just be a burden on your shoulder. What a shame. You just might want to experience. You just might want to start exercising your mind, thinking about things. That's not a waste of time. With careful planning and preparing, you'll learn to perform the tasks that are needed to weather the storm. What you practice, you get perfect at. It's not just by chance that you haven't acquired mental skills to perform like a man. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to put you down. It's just hard to sit back and watch so-called men act like clowns, with very little focus on things that matter to living, and the message you're sending to the kids that are watching. in order to excel and achieve in their learning, that is what really expected when you consider the man. Hey, thank you all for the time.